probably get 20 out of Shannon Sharp. Probably get 20 out of him. But Shannon Sharp, what he did wrong was, and this is the mistake Shannon Sharp made, he should have never came out in the court of public opinion and fought this. He should have kept this behind the scenes so that information would have never came out. People could have only speculated. They would have had no reason to take him off TV and ESPN because the details would not have been made public. Shannon Sharp should have never came out and did a video talking about there's a sex video. He should have never came out and talked about Tim.
Last week in Chicago, a Brinks truck was driving in Chicago, then it crossed over in Oak Park. That's right across the street from Chicago. It crossed over to Oak Park. When it was driving, something happened to the truck where it popped open. A couple bags fell out the truck, equal to $300,000, over $250,000, and people started picking it up.
This is not a finders keepers situation. It's theft, according to Oak Park police. Anyone caught with money that's not theirs could face jail time. Still, at least some people find this situation amusing.
And kept it. They believe over 50 people might have picked up this money.
Or they knew, we gotta get up out of here before somebody see us.
Nicole Phillips Edwards can't help but laugh after she says police knocked on her door last week and told her this.
It was people running down the street with money bags and everything, so I was surprised I missed it.
The money bags apparently came from this Brinks truck. Facebook video we put on a loop shows the armored vehicle flanked by police last Tuesday around 5 p.m. Apparently it was along this stretch of Austin Boulevard where the back of the Brinks truck busted open. The driver reported to officers that 3 bags of cash worth $300,000 fell out, and that 50 to 100 people stuffed their pockets and ran away with the money.
Nobody knows, nobody saw anything.
You know, it's videos on the internet of people picking up this money too.
Look at all this money. It's not the first free-for-all involving a Brinks truck. Cash from one of their armored vehicles spewed across I-70 in Indianapolis in 2018.
We had reports of people on the interstate, people on the side of the interstate, in the ditches, the grassy areas on the side of the interstate as well.
Just think about it. Somebody walking to the street, walking to the corner store, finna go get flashback in a box of cigarettes, $20,000. You're saying just happened. They said they want that money back. They want whoever took that money to give it back. You know that's not gonna happen. This is crazy. It's just like this story is true around the world. You do the same. And the thermal barrel. You know, they say the man was just driving. He didn't get to later on and realize $250,000. And this is weird. Normally, we feel like this some backdoor shit. This some setup shit, man. Dude has had something to do with this shit. But he didn't get none of the money. You clearly see people getting money. And he continued driving and shit. This is crazy. You know, they say they gonna do this, but they don't understand how something like this.
Tally thermal grenade.
That shit and let everybody get some money. But there's one person who knew that money was gonna fall out. So maybe they got $100,000 themselves and just played like, you know, who knows? I don't know.
Law enforcement is going to have to rely on looking at surveillance cameras.
This story is going viral on the internet. $250,000.
Hostile plant in Springmont.
Fell out of the streets.
Taking C.
Capturing the objective as 10.
Location secure. Maintain current posture. Losing B. We lost Charlie.
Damn that thing. Fuck. What?
Locking down Charlie. Requesting recon above. Sentry turret active.
Enemy resupply disrupted.
Taking C.
Semtex front.
Losing A.
Smoke.
We lost Alpha. Securing Charlie.
Objective capture in progress.
Losing Bravo. Charlie secured.
Casper standing by.
Deploying shock charge.
Losing B. Firing Archangel.
Scanning area with scout pole.
Task watchdog helo with my AO.
Mine.
Taking Alpha. Losing Bravo.
Sending the Semtex.
West Point hostile care package DZ.
Shock charge going out. All that. Splash. Tango neutralized.
Casper available.
Scout pulse is online. We got movement.
Establishing SAM turret.
Primary Semtex.
Securing Zone A. Taking A. We're losing Charlie. Securing Alpha. They're taking C. Securing Zone A.
Hostiles have a field upgrade. Hostile grenade.
Casper standing
Hostile
by.
tag. Scout pulse active.
Taking Alpha.
It's 5 in a row. Flashbang sight. Sending it. Get kinetic.
Alvarez.
Securing Alpha.
Taking the objective. Watch my six.
We're losing Charlie. All locations locked down. Dig in and hold. Losing B. They're taking C. down
objective
Charlie.
control.
Take it C.
Semtex, front. Taking the objective. Watch my six.
Secure it C. All objectives locked down. Hold those SOBs back. We lost Charlie.
Scalpels available.
Send them to the fuck. Watch it.
Losing Bravo.
Scanning area on scout post. Get down, frag.
We lost B.
Hostiles using field upgrade.
C locked down.
On the objective.
Secure it Charlie.
Sighting on movers.
Foot mobile. Take your head out your ass and your finger off the trigger. Foot patrol. Incoming grenade.
Enemy scout post detected. Sit rep. LDPR incoming. Look alive. Hostile sentry turret active.
Your trophy system was eliminated.
Not this time. Target ID.
We're losing Alpha. Enemy field up. Locking down Charlie. Losing B.
Molotov out.
Take it C.
Blast trap.
All locations secured. Hold your position. Losing A.
Sending LDVR coordinates.
Lost A.
Moving with Archangel.
Pulling out.
Mover here.
RCXD deployed.
Cod Black available.
Proof of contact. Scout
Taking
forces
A.
online.
Finish lines in sight. Don't let up.
Five hostiles neutralized.
They're taking C. God damn, I love the taste of victory. Hotel Sierra.
Clean win. Good shit.
Two people were shot on a CTA bus in Chicago, public transit. This crazy. It was a YN that shot the dude too. The dude who got shot was like 40 years old. He was shot by a young dude, a YN. A lot of people is confused why he shot this guy. It was a big argument on the CTA bus. Somehow the young dude was arguing with this man for some strange reason. I don't know why. The news ain't revealed that story, and sources ain't revealed that story for some strange reason. But somehow they got into it, and they was arguing on this bus and shit like that, man.
Two people were shot on a CTA bus on the city's northwest side.
And the shots left bullet holes in the side of the 77 Belmont bus, which was traveling westbound near Cicero Avenue overnight. A witness who did not want to show her face on camera says there was an exchange of words between another person and her husband before shots were fired.
There's people been posting this on social media. Man, somebody got killed on the bus. He didn't die. He survived, but he got shot. People posting, man, young dude was trying to holler at this woman and dude husband didn't like it or something like that.
We were on the bus going home, and a kid started talking to my husband. My husband went to get off the bus, but I could tell that he had a gun on him. And when the kid got off, I pulled my husband back, and then he started to shoot at the bus.
Both of the people who were shot are expected to be okay. Police are still looking for the shooter.
I'm not sure. I don't want to come to the internet and stamp that, but the young dude was arguing with an older guy. And soon he got to his stop. The young dude got to his stop. I'm finna tell you what he did when he got to the stop. Hit the like button. Goal on this video, 1,000 likes. They say the young dude was arguing with him. Doom. That's the noise you hear when you finna get to the stop when you get off on your bus. That was the stop that the young boy was getting off of. When they made that noise, then he got off that stop. They was arguing. Then he got off that stop. Like, man, F you, nigga, and got stop. Turned around. Blah, 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 blah. Fired all on the bus. He shot dude who he was arguing with. Then he shot an innocent motherfucker on the bus when he had nothing to do with it. He was great. I think he was grazed by the bullet, though. I don't think it literally, went all inside his body. But a graze is real strong, too. That means it was a high probability you could have got killed. The other dude survived, though, man. People say it was blood and shit all on the bus. Blood everywhere. A lot of people thought that man died. But according to reports, he survived, his wife actually spoke about this. Wow, man. His wife actually spoke about this. Wow, man. The violence is everywhere. That shit just not in the neighborhoods, in the street. That shit on buses, in the courtrooms, in the jail cells, shit at the churches, at the swimming pool. Man, you fuck around that going to get you a chicken sandwich at Papa's. This shit wicked.
The D, man. Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media. What's cracking with you, my brother?
Tell me what you got going.
Man, I've been, bro. How you been?
I've been good, man. Mentally, spiritually. I'll be.
Man, sound like his spirits is at an all-time high, man. And it sound like he got faith that he coming home. The one thing you don't want them people to take away from you, bro, is your mind. They can physically lock your body up, but the moment you let them take your mind, bro, you might as well check yourself into a psych ward. But the reality of Lil Durk actions, I'm going to keep it a buck with you, bro. In the next year or months to come, Lil Durk is going to sit back and he going to watch some of his loved ones and close friends that he gave money to, put on private jets, change their whole life. He going to watch them get up on that stand, bro, and cooperate with the feds, bro. The one thing that I learned about federal, when the feds come, for every one suspect, they got 4 to 8 witnesses for each one person. It's not like the state where they'll go to trial and bank on 1 or 2 witnesses. No, when the feds come, they got between 4 to 8 witnesses for each person. The feds ain't coming for nothing under, from my personal opinion, 20 years. The feds will let the state do 10, 15 and below, bro. I'm telling you, when the feds come, they want you for 20 or more. You know how much it costs for a federal trial? You talking hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars for a federal trial. You know what I'm saying? The one thing Lil Durk just showed the world, and he taught me a valuable lesson is that You can't buy loyalty, you can't buy trust, and you can't buy somebody not to go snitch on you, bro. You could buy somebody an OTF chain. You could put them on a private jet. You could put 50,000 in his pocket. You can introduce him to the baddest girl in the world so he can knock down, bro. If that man won't wanna tell, or if that man think about himself at that point in time, he going down. If anybody go watch that the case with the 150 bikers that none of them told, and they all ended up going home and beating the RICO indictment after I think a year or two down the line, 150 bikers didn't tell and didn't snitch on each other, and none of them went to jail. You talking about if you round up 10 black people and put them in certain situations, I guarantee you out of 10, at least six of them gonna tell. I'm trying to be nice. I really want to say 7 or 8. You know what I'm saying? But why is that though, bro? In our community, we got to be the most toughest, the most dumbest, the most crash out ones. But then we can't stand tall and take our charges. That's crazy to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Lil Durk and them don't got nowhere as 150 dudes like them bikers had. And I can guarantee you Smirk about to have so many people telling on him, bro. The feds ain't just all of a sudden years down the line just arrested Lil Durk and they ain't had no tips, no clues, no witnesses, no nothing. Then they trying to tie him to other situations in Chicago. Trying to tell you, bro, man, by the time this trial is over, I can guarantee you, man, Lil Durk is going to be broke. And if not broke, that man is going to be down to his lowest, bro. It's going to be hard for him to beat the feds, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if he get charged with additional cases, bro, that's more money he gonna pour into the trial. And then, mind you, he still got kids. Baby moms and them still living a certain type of lifestyle. Moms, dad, all of that, he's still taking care of. Ain't no real profitable artists on OTF, really. Maybe Chucky. Who else really selling and doing some numbers and bringing in some money for OTF right now? Chucky about the only one. I mean, Duty Low, he close to it, but I don't even think Duty Low can keep the lights on for OTF. Chucky could. You know what I'm saying? Fatso, he ain't even signed to OTF, so it's like, bro, who do y'all really got that can help this man while he's locked up? You know, with his financial burdens. Cause see, one thing people don't talk about is while Young Thug was locked up going through his trial, guess who was making them millions of dollars in the rap game for him? Gunna. Lil Durk can't sit back and kick his feet up with a platinum selling artist up under him. Who? Who gonna do it? Von was the closest one. He gone. Chucky, he other than that, Chucky maybe. Them dudes ain't selling no records. Lil Zay just dropped from his label, so you can't even count Lil Zay Osama no more. They just dropped him. So it's like, bro, who y'all got over there? Man, Lil Durk money gonna run up, man, by the time this federal trial is over, man. And if he get charged with additional cases, bro, and he got to go back to Illinois and fight additional charges, man, bro, that man gonna be broke when it's all said and done, man. But the good thing is India got that bankroll with her vlogging and her streaming and all of that, and she can keep that man afloat, bro. But I love y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. Peace, positivity, network growth. Let's save these kids. It ain't never too late. We tore down these communities. Let's build them back up. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all.
The D, man. Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media. You feel me?
is that these OBD2 scanners will fit any car from 1996 to the present. So if you don't have one, it's a good idea to get one. Some are as cheap as 40 bucks. Now in this Toyota, you go under the dash, and here's the plug that it plugs into right here. You just plug the code reader right in, it snaps in, then start the car. Then the first thing you want to do is see if there's any codes. So we'll choose read codes. Well, there's no code, so that's good. Now, if there were any trouble codes, that means there's a problem with the car. There aren't any, so we know that at least there's no solid trouble codes. Then you also want to check a thing that's called drive cycle monitor. And in this case, you can see it says all monitors are okay. And that's really important to check also, because sometimes the owner will have the computer reset and it'll have problems. Then it would say some of the monitors weren't okay yet. You wouldn't want to buy the car then. Now the next thing to do is to park on a nice flat surface and then look under it to see if there's any kind of oil leakage that's dripping down on the ground. And in this case, it's dry as a bone. But we're going to jack up the front end anyways to check things. You can learn a lot by jacking up a car and looking at the underside. You want to look at the CV joints to make sure they're not ripped or torn. And you can check the bottom of the engine and transmission. In this case, they're bone dry, so they're not leaking at all. And while you have it jacked up in the air, you can pull on the tires, see if there's any suspension wear where the tire would wobble back and forth. Now this car is pretty new, it's only about a year old, so I know that it runs pretty good. We're mainly going to be looking for body damage to see if the car's been wrecked or flooded. So you slam the hood, and then see if it's aligned correctly the whole way around. Look at the seam on one side of the hood, and compare it with the seam on the other side of the hood. And in this case, the right seam and the left seam look exactly the same, so the hood hasn't been crumpled in. And do the same thing on all the door seams to make sure they look the same, front to back, and side to side, so we're going to the other side. And they all match, so it wasn't whacked from one side or the other. Then we'll pop the trunk open and look inside to see if it's been rear-ended. Well, the seams inside are clean and they're all factory looking. And now we'll pick up the rugs and look inside. And sure, the little cardboard stuff's ripped. But more importantly, all these factory seams are still exactly as the car was built. They haven't been touched and done over, so it hasn't been rear-ended. Then you want to go up and down the car looking at the paint and look at the reflections, because that way you can see if there's any little dings. As we walk down the car here, you can see, hey, this looks strange. There's a little ding in the door right here. You're only going to see it when you look at the reflections, though, so look closely. Now, of course, you don't buy a car just because it has a few dings, but you knock some money off the price. Then the last thing you want to do in this quick check is look at all four tires. Make sure they're not cupped or have gouges in them showing that there's a problem. These are flat and evenly worn. And then, of course, take it for a good road test. Drive it for a good 10 minutes in town and 10 miles on the highway. Listen for buzzing noise, humming noise, clicking noises, and see how the vehicle tracks at highway speeds, if the steering wheel goes straight, and whether it shakes or not. And then if you're real serious about the car, do like my customer did. Bring the car to a mechanic like me to do the final check. Because you're going to be saving thousands of dollars buying a used car, so spend 80 or 90 bucks to have a pro check it out before you buy. And aside from a little dent on the side of the door and some cracked cardboard in the trunk, this Toyota passed with flying colors. And remember, if you have any
That's not the main thing that they using to get him locked up or deny his bond. They say the fact that he was making a lot of money and used it to harm people, used it to kill people. He was the mastermind over this. He was giving out deals for people to kill people. He was buying machine guns. He was buying airplane tickets for murderers to go to LA and kill somebody. That's why they don't want him to get bond. That's why they want him to stay locked up. They finally respond to Lil Durk lawyer, Drew, who spoke on why Lil Durk should get bond. Drew said Lil Durk should get $2 million bond, $900,000 in properties, $1 million in cash, and over $100,000 from Durk business partner. And he should be home. He don't know why the feds is playing with Durk, not getting him home so he can be home for early trial, pre-trial release.
Lawyers for Chicago rapper Lil Durk say prosecutors do not have enough valid evidence to convict him in a murder-for-hire plot. Durk Banks has been jailed since late October in connection with a plot to kill a Georgia rapper known as Quando Rondo, real name Tyquan Bowman. The attack killed Bowman's cousin. Banks' attorneys say prosecutors are overreaching when they claim that the lyrics of one of Banks' songs may be quoted as evidence. Banks faces a detention hearing next week.
The Fed said, nah. Buddy name got linked in another murder for hire with his brother. His lawyers ain't answered that yet. We said that he tried to leave the country after his friends got arrested. His lawyers ain't answered that. And it is things about these murders in the music, and his lawyers ain't answered that. He shouldn't get bond. You know, Durk got a new court hearing coming up, I believe May 8th. And, you know, his lawyer put in a motion for Durk to get a new bond. You know, the prosecutors put their motions in the other day, so they want to try to deny this bond. We gonna see in May. Hit the like button. Goal on this video, 1,000 likes. We got a lot to talk about in this story. Seemed like Durk want the bond. When you look at this new paperwork, the motion that the prosecutors put in, they claiming that Durk was rapping about these killings. He did a song with Gucci Mane called Rumors, where he rapped about being in LA with bounty hunters, looking for the person, looking to kill somebody. In the song, he said, I don't want the one you got, I want the one I paid for, or something like that.
I don't want no niggas who you catch, I want the one I paid for.
You know, and the prosecutors say, this is talking about Quando Rondo. They also say Durk was a flight risk. They say when they looked in Durk paperwork to try to get a new bond hearing, they didn't see none of his lawyers answer any of these questions that they put out. They just want a bond. They don't want to answer none of this. Was he trying to run out the country? Was he trying to do this, that? He don't want to answer none of these questions. So they say, shit, he shouldn't get bond. That's strong in my opinion, you know. This paperwork just came out because Durk got a new court date coming in like a week. So, you know, they had to hurry up and put this motion in because they do not want Lil Durk to come home. They feel like he was the mastermind who orchestrated this whole plan, and now he trying to play like he ain't had nothing to do with it. You know, I done sifted through all this paperwork. I've been studying this case. I looked at everything. It's some shit I didn't look at, some things I don't understand, but for the most part, I done looked at everything. And I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. When I look at the paperwork, the FBI is claiming they got airplane records of OTF DD and them getting on airplanes. They got Lil Durk credit card statements showing that he paid for the airplanes. They got his private plane tickets showing that he paid for a private plane for him and Vonnie to travel in, and the rest of them traveled in the other car. They got credit card stuff for them buying ski masks, guns. They got pictures of them shooting at the gas station, all kind of shit. In my opinion, those guys ain't never coming home. Those guys are gonna be convicted. Now, I'm not saying this for a fact, but when I look at the evidence that they claim and they have, it's no way I see them guys being able to come up out of that. Now, when I look at Lil Durk, I think he can come up out of that. Not saying he is. Everything I look at with Durk is substantial or coincidental. Yeah, it's records that show he paid for some tickets, but he could have said we was going out there to perform. They did what they did when they was out there. Yeah, they got a text message of Durk saying, don't buy no tickets with my names on it, or don't do this. That could have been him saying, look, I don't want to be a part of none of that shit y'all doing. Don't put my name in that shit. Or if y'all finna do a show in another city, man, buy that tickets with y'all own money. Don't use my name and money on them tickets. Shit, I ain't paying for no more concerts. You don't know what the fuck he was talking about in that shit. He can't play that. You know, the most evidence I see they got is the money that was linked to him. But I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people got OTF credit cards. I mean, they saying plane tickets Durk bought. Y'all also seen diapers and baby formula on there too. Did Durk buy that? So that's what I'm saying. He has an argument in this. I don't know if that's gonna work. Me personally, I think the shooters, the other guys who was arrested on the case, they got to take this case for Lil Durk, in my opinion. In my opinion, you know, they're going to have to take this case for Lil Durk. They're going to have to say Durk ain't had nothing to do with this. They don't know why Durk's name got linked in this. He didn't pay them. He ain't had nothing to do with anything. We ain't had nothing to do with it, but he most definitely didn't have nothing to do with it. That's about probably his only chance that that's going to work. You know, maybe he just made music about it, but he had nothing to do with it. Maybe that's his only chance. Didi and them take this case for him, and hopefully Durk just put 10,000 on their book every month and things like that. Make sure they fed and they living good while locked up, because they gonna be locked up. You know, they gonna be locked up. Now, if they able to beat this case, then that's a good thing. You know, maybe I'm just going off the information that the FBI put out, but the information they put out made it seem like it's gonna be hard for them guys to go home. Now, if they take this case for Durk and tell them Durk ain't had shit to do with this, maybe Durk can beat this. Maybe this could be a Young Thug shit where they arrested him too early, didn't have enough information. Yeah, he did it, but y'all ain't got enough information to totally lock it down. Maybe Durk could, you know, walk up out of that jail with 10 years probation, 10 years parole, you know, or something like that, 15 years parole. Or, not saying that's good, that don't mean you won, but he able to come home, you know, so who knows? You know, these guys might get locked up. Now, if they gonna get locked up, I don't know if they got rich families that's able to get them money every month, send them money on their books every week, make sure they got a TV, a cell phone. You know, now, if y'all finna get locked up and convicted for this, maybe y'all take the time. You know, take up for Durk. Maybe Durk make sure y'all got all this money. You're gonna be locked up. Durk is like 30 or going on 30. That dude gonna be living for another 70 years. You feel me? If not 60 or 50. You know, and he could be giving y'all money every month while y'all locked up. That might sound attractive to somebody who know they finna go to jail for life in prison. You know, so I'm gonna keep y'all updated on this. But Durk got one more chance to come home on bond. He got a detention hearing that's in like a week. If he get denied in this detention hearing, then it's over with. He gonna sit in there until this trial come. If he beat the trial, he come home. If he lose the trial, he never comes home. That's strong. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on this. But it looked like the government is using lyrics against Durk, but they claiming it's not the main thing they doing. They just using his lyrics to show you that he rapped about it. The main thing is he was a millionaire that made money and used his money to further gang violence, kill people, pay people to do murders and crimes, and he wasn't really a good person. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's telling me truth.
The D, man. Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?
Yo, your boy D's Media back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 100K. Today we're going to talk about 800 OTV Mike City members just exposed 650 Mike for being a rat and snitching on G Kane, and the reason that them dudes got locked up for 800 TJ hit. Let's jump straight into it. If that is true, it would make sense. He was with that man when he took his pipe. He can identify the people from the crib that they took the pipe. He was with TJ in the car when them boys allegedly pulled up and did what they did. He can identify the people that did it. He allegedly dropped TJ off. He can identify where he dropped TJ off. If it's one person law enforcement would have wanted to talk to, it would have been 650 Mike. Ain't nobody about to get hit up and you rumored to be in the car with him and you don't think law enforcement gonna come and talk to you. That don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Another thing too that people keep dancing around. I think 800 TJ family gave up some information, bro. I don't care what nobody say. They've been going so hard on 650 Mike and Tiny Dog. And if you will put that type of stuff on the internet during an open case with one of the dudes that was, with the dude that was in the car with your loved one before he passed away, trust and believe me, they gave that information to law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? But they not 800, they not OTV, they not Mike City. They did the right thing. They want justice for their kid. They love one. I don't blame them. They not in the street. They don't got to go by street rules. But if if the police would have wanted to talk to anybody, it definitely would have been 650 Mike. Because you could point locations, you can identify people, and you can put the story together. See, the internet is putting the story together. Dude know the real story. You know what I'm saying? He giving out bits and pieces on the internet, which I think was crazy anyway. Him and G Kane running right to the internet. G Kane calling himself Mr. 24 Hours and then making music. I think that was a little incriminating. 650 Mike keep hitting around certain things that happened to TJ after he passed away. I think that was a little incriminating. The one thing that we gotta all keep in mind is OTV got a real vengeance against 650 Mike. So they gonna call him a rat. They gonna call him one eye. They gonna say anything in the world to hurt this dude's feelings because they really don't like dude like that. So it could be a good, strong possibility that he told. Because like I just said, if law enforcement would have wanted to talk to anybody, it would have been the person that was with him from the time the incident happened to the time he passed away. Yeah, they definitely would have wanted to talk to him. But when that trial jump off, trust me, that paperwork gonna float and come around. I don't think 650 Mike that dumb to have a voice and a presence on the internet and do nothing like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't put nothing past these street dudes. But one thing for sure, that paperwork is definitely gonna come out, bro. It's definitely gonna come out. When G Kane lawyer asked for emotional discovery, trust and believe me, whoever them witnesses is, whoever testifying, however they receive their hints, their clues or whatever, it's gonna be in that paperwork. You can't snatch somebody up for something and then don't tell the way that you snatched them up and how you got them. It don't work like that. But like I say, man, you know, 650 Mike, bro, the one thing that I can say though is, bro, you did some disloyal stuff to TJ after he passed, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? You supporting G Kane, like, come on, bro. Like, I get it, you got an issue with OTV for allegedly what they did to you, bro. But the way you going at TJ, bro, taking his music down, removing his tattoo. When TJ was alive, all of y'all was rotating it in the same car with OTV. But when he passed away, you said, oh, I ain't messing with dude because of them. How, bro, when he was alive, bro, y'all all was in the same car together. You Zart, Trick, all y'all was in the car together, bro. So it's like, come on, bro, that's BS, bro. You making yourself look more and more suspicious, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my personal opinion. Because if TJ was here right now, bro, you know what I'm saying, you'll be right with him, bro. And that's real. And if he was in OTV, you'll be right down there with him, bro. You know, that's just my personal opinion. But I love y'all, appreciate y'all so much. It's your boy D's Media signing out, man. But 800 OTV Mike City members exposed and went off on 650 Mike. They called him a rat. Say that he the reason that G Kane and the other two dudes got locked up for the 800 TJ hit. For those that don't know, 3 suspects was arrested. G Kane Ball, and it's another dude that recently got arrested like 3 days ago, 2-3 days ago. But like I say, somebody tell him, bro, Because the CPD solved this case almost over a year later. TJ passed away, like last July, something like that. It's about to be the summer again. It's been almost a year since TJ passed away. You know what I'm saying? And you telling me now they got to the bottom of it, then they arrested 2 people, and then all of a sudden they received a tip and arrested a 3rd person? Trying to tell you, man, when somebody get that paperwork, somebody tell them, ain't no way, bro.
Kill
ain't no way in the
confirmed.
world, bro. Police ain't that good, bro.
Shoot to kill.
They ain't that
We're not
good, bro.
here
They
to
about to get
negotiate.
somebody arraigned. Somebody about to go from being on patrol unit to the FBI messing with you. Somebody about to get a raise. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. Peace, positivity, network growth. Let's save these kids. It ain't never too late. Let's throw down these communities. Let's build them back up. I love you.
Had, threatened her to do things to her and blah, blah, blah. She had no video, no evidence. You always say she's a liar. Straight up. They're already calling her a liar, and she's already dropped some audio clips. So when you say that she recorded it, and it was her, how do you know the extent of this? How don't you know the extent of this? I heard that in her apartment, knowing where Shannon was going to come with her. She set up that recording, and Shannon Sharp walked in there in a rage. And on the recording, trying to tell him, I don't want to talk to her. Guess what? She does what all of the guys say that girls do. Because it was consensual. Like Shannon Sharp said it was consensual. Ain't no way in hell you pay $10 million. Consensual tape out of the media. There ain't no way. Because he said the entire tape proves that the sex was consensual. Which means he saw the entire tape. That's what Shannon Sharp saw the entire tape.
Enemy
You
scout
have the entire tape.
Enemy UAV
Think about what I just said to you, man.
She's laying down, her cheek, laying down her cheek.
Think about what I just said to you. Right? And I'm going to say it again.
Enemy
To
UAV
everybody
inbound.
that's watching this video, say it again. All of you guys can understand exactly what
Give me eyes in the sky.
Putting eyes overhead. Hostile forces neutralizing capture. Enemy blast trap.
gotta articulate that sometimes.
Scout pulse activated.
What I'm saying, y'all, is this. So why she didn't take the $10 million? Because she got him dead to rocket. See, y'all always get upset. And y'all say, oh man, she need evidence. She don't have no evidence. She need
Hostile UAV
evidence.
established overhead.
That's what y'all do.
Hostile counter UAV established above.
You ain't gonna get evidence. Ain't gonna get evidence. Then you got a problem. Set them up. How you set yourself up? You set yourself up. Because if you was doing everything you were supposed to do, what about the table?
Daily authorized UAV mission.
Real talk. Don't worry about no tape. $10 million?
On that cheek.
She got something crazy, right? To the person who said she would have went to the couch, no, they not.
Citrus, LTBR
Why
incoming.
would she go to the couch, get Shannon Sharp locked up and put in jail, and then have a problem potentially getting his money? Not happening.
Enemy hostile launch.
Enemy blast trap.
They say, I don't care if you lock up. I'm going to give you work. And I'm going to make sure that you're out.
Requesting
So that
recon
you get
overhead.
that, you can go earn that money.
Enemy RCXD detected.
Y'all don't use y'all brain. Y'all ain't thinking. If a girl puts this man, is that set up, sir? It's what you call BS. You can't set up somebody over the weekend. You can't set that up. Let's just say she said he was being aggressive towards her, doing all these things. and she didn't get evidence. You know what she's gonna do?
Supposed to get some pussy.
To show certain behavior. Shannon Sharp paid her $10 million. I don't know no nigga in America will give a girl. What you say, you telling the truth. Think about this. Shannon Sharp and all those text messages.
Top green in
to
the
prove his innocence. He still wanted to settle with her. Then he says, "Oh, I didn't want to reveal my lifestyle." That's a lie. Everybody's lifestyle all the time.
Also inside the area.
Bro, you talk about OnlyFans shit on the podcast. You talk about OnlyFans on the podcast. Not a setup. You can't set up something that you do yourself. Don't work over me. Shit don't work over me. He went to the gym and found her.
Training drivers out there.
She didn't go looking for Shannon Sharp. He went to the gym and found her. That's not a setup, though.
I was fucking tired, bro.
That's what you call being a damn fool.
Super tired.
A setup would have been, let's go get him. He went and got her.
I don't want to get shit up.
Right? So the person who said she had gone to she set Shannon up. No, she's not. She set Shannon up. Shannon set himself up. Shannon was paying for the booth. He knew he was getting it. Shannon's already said this multiple times.
Yeah, we flipped.
He said he wanted a center.
Station above.
Exactly. That's not setting. That's getting what you asked. You put yourself in a bad situation. You get bad results.
Stack up. Launch strategic bomber.
You guys have no self-accountability. Period.
Flash trap. Run.
Period. Now, you said, why go to the cops? I told you, these women ain't going to the cops no more.
Nah, nigga, you gotta...
They get you locked up.
Sometimes you just be acting like they...
How you supposed to pay her off that bread?
Like, they the only one you can get.
They hit niggas in their pockets now. Because it hurts the person in their pockets. Niggas be coming off money more than they hit the check.
I could definitely... I got bitches that's
Think about
waiting for me to...
If she would've went to the cops, Shannon Sharp goes to jail, he don't get that $100 million deal. He definitely don't get it. He definitely get fired from the so she like, you know what? I'm gonna quit this.
You know what I'm doing, bitch.
He's not hearing me. You know what I'm not
UAV inbound. Enemy UAV inbound.
Let me explain this to you again. In layman's terms.
Shipping bitches always be having some.
Most women are not going to the police. Only women out here getting their ass whooped is not going to the police, period. Most women that get their ass whooped
I got another snowstorm.
Does that mean that she's not getting her ass whooped? No. She's not getting her ass whooped. Period.
Oh.
I know a lot of women who ain't went to the cops. They're not stupid, Riri. A lot of these women are saying, I want your money. I want where it hurts you first. The most I want you that hurts the most.
Hostile counter UAV established above. Hostile UAV established overhead. Hostile
If she
RCXD
locks
in your
that
area.
up, it's gonna be hard for her to get that money. Now, morally, today, you are that did these things. She's on OnlyFans.
I'm wilding on these niggas.
Hostile 17.
I'm low key wilding on these niggas. I got all my kill streaks and I'm not even using them shits.
She said, why did she go to the police? Kathy got her
I'm
ass whipped.
really violating these niggas. The AIDS is laughing at it. I'm about to use that shit on
They got
war
5
bro.
videos of Diddy whooping on
Yeah,
Kathy.
nah, but this shit is like really...
All those videos, she looked at that. Did he beat her up? No. Nigga beat the fuck out of her.
Niggas is behind us.
These ladies that got very close. Like, I'm not gonna lock your ass up. You can get that right.
LDBR incoming. Enemy UAV inbound.
I be thinking I'm right now.
Enemy UAV inbound.
Y'all never thought because they paid settlement.
Both are not. It's still on the news.
Right now,
$20.87. That's not
$10 million,
bad.
and
Niggas went
I'm
92
innocent.
and
Shit,
30.
ain't no way.
God damn, I was really violating.
Ain't no way.
Had Lenny the
$10
unholy.
million.
I was definitely fucking him up.
Crazy as hell.
Yeah, I took off because I wanted to stay home and monitor this nigga. I let Shorty get the whip so she could get to work and shit like that. And I had to worry about paying to get back home. I'm just chilling.
Right? What you say?
What you need me to do?
Yeah, let me finish letting y'all hear what Lord Jamar had to say about this.
And this and that for one of our stars. So yeah, that was probably a smart move before this got out of hand and he gets fired. Yeah, okay. Well, he plans to come back when preseason football starts. So, yeah, we'll see what happens until then. I don't know. I could believe that it was consensual. Like, you got to understand, there's some freaky motherfuckers in the world. You could search probably any kind of porn and it's going to be out there. You know what I mean? Choking porn, and whatever the porn, like, you know what I mean? And she was OnlyFans too. I'm sure she's paid to please. You see? She's used to being paid to please. So what do you want me to do? Well, I want you to let me choke you while I can do this. Okay. You know? So it could be some of that. It could be that. And that could, all it could be. Or, you know, it could be what she's saying. But how do we know? How do we know? How do you differentiate from the two? I know a lot of people will say, well, how about this black man? Stop fucking with these white girls. Yeah, a lot of people say that. Yeah. Because these white girls be out here trying to take a black man down. And so some people will be like, yeah, that's what you get with those white girls. Those little white girls. I don't know. They could be right. But, yeah. I think it's the times we live in. Everybody's an opportunist right now. You know what I mean? And if they see an opportunity, and a chink in somebody's armor, they're gonna go for it. If they think they can kick you while you're down, they're gonna do it. You know what I mean? So she probably saw something. When he offered that 10, she was like, that was probably a tell. Like, I could get 50 off this motherfucker if I just bring this out into the public. Get 10. Let me go for the 50. You know what I mean? I got this on tape. I could just show the part of the tape of when he was choking the shit out of me. You know what I mean? And he's like, no, I don't dispute that. But show the other parts of the tape. Show the other parts when she telling me when she put my hand around her throat. Like, oh. So we'll see how it plays out. I'm not. Hey, yo, I want to ask you, what's bondage play? Bondage play? Now.
Something that strikes me about the best engineers, daily eyes in distortion. But this is where things get funny, and I'll... Compressors, what am I doing different? This is TDR Katalnikov. Funny story before I show you what I'm doing different here. They had the gentleman... Really easy going. So yeah, that's just something I've been playing around stupidly below mids. More than most people would expect in master. It was like 3 decibel. Q I did on here, why show you the method been snappy already. It's already snappy. I actually end up taking half a dB off. The top end snappy. The bottom end's too low. YouTube video. What I've done is then the attack time. It's only doing 1.5 dB. A game reduction here. It's just an interesting assessment. And I want you guys to let me know in the comments, did you find this earlier on? Did you like... I want to know what your thoughts are on this, because it's just something I wanted to flesh out and come to understanding. So attack time, I'm not sure why the attack time's so dependent on this, but I think it's just because the velocity or speed in which the channels independently might be moving, even when they're linked, could affect it, possibly. But it's mainly the channel linking that is causing the stereo field to shift or move or sway or drift the low end or all the frequencies really, but it's just drifting that stereo image. I want to know your thoughts. This was a fun thing to come in, so thank you to the subscriber who pulled it in. This is the sort of geeky stuff we do in the newsletter, so if you're not a part of it, you need to be a part of it, because these people are all professionals like you and me. We love the detail. We love pushing our craft. And what I thought would be such a complicated, convoluted issue with the limiter was actually something as simple as knowledge I already had in terms of channel linking. That's what would cause it. But it's until you look into it that you're like, oh, actually, that's much simpler than I actually thought. I thought it was going to be some sort of weird DSP thing happening in the background, doing something funky with the phase, but it wasn't. So there you have it. Until next time. Take care. So you've made it this far through the video, which means you love mastering. Perfect. 5-day mastering sprint in the link in the description below. Now let's get back to it. I just filmed one of the wildest tests for my masterclass I'm putting out. And it was so wild that I have to share it with you. So here it is. And if you're interested in advanced mastering details, the mastering class I'm putting on, there's a newsletter link down below so you don't miss out when it gets released. I hope you enjoy this, and until next time, big love. All right, mid-side EQ. Right, in mastering, you must use linear phase mid-side EQ. Nothing else, period. Okay? Now, this was brought to my attention by Ian Stewart when he was taking me through Baselane Pro, and it all made sense because I'm going to show you some things which are gnarly, like gnarly. Now, mid-side, what is it? It is basically an encoding and decoding process of the left and right channels to compartmentalize the signal from a left and right, and then it gets encoded into mid-side by adding the similarities, so the left channel plus the right channel's phase creates the mid signal, and the left channel minus the right channel, so the differences between those two create the side signal. That's the encoding of mid-side, and then it inverses back on itself in order to create the left-right output. So what I've got here is the left-right output of this mix. It goes through a mid-side matrix, which outputs mid and side. And I've got the mid and side in 2 separate mono channels, which then goes back into a stereo bus, which takes the mid-side input and makes it left-right. And to show you that this is all hunky-dory and nulls with the original stereo, let's have a listen to the stereo, and then I'll bring in this matrice, and you'll see with this null flip on the stereo that everything nulls.
Catch me with no city girl, only the ones with them blonde curls, 'cause
Perfectly nulls.
yeah, you finally did me a favor.
Okay, good. That is a fundamental. Now, let's just dive in a little bit here. What creates and encodes and decodes the mid-side matrices? Phase relationships. Okay, that is why using linear phase with mid-side EQ is so critical. And I'm going to show you exactly why. What I've got here is an all-pass filter. Okay, let's put this at 1 kilohertz. Now, an all-pass filter passes all frequencies with equal gain. All it does is rotate the phase, and I've rotated the phase 180 degrees at a center frequency of 1 kilohertz, and I've turned that on. Let's listen and see if this nulls. This is on the side channel of the mid-side matrix. Let's see if it nulls, because technically the output of this is identical in frequency and tonal balance. All that is changing is the phase polarity at 1 kilohertz. Let's see.
Catch me with no city girl.
Okay. So why isn't it phasing? Why isn't it nulling 100%? Well, obviously the phase relationships are off, and I'm going to really test. I'm going to make it really hard because I'm going to leave the phase rotation at that frequency, and then I'm going to make it really easy in the next test to see if you can pick up what the differences are between the left-right and then the left-right mid-side matrix with this phase rotation. See if you can pick up something in the stereo. Okay, maybe you picked it out, maybe you didn't. It did something a bit weird to the stereo field and it didn't feel quite right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it really easy to pick this out. So remember that when we did the notching and the resonance surgical EQ in the previous chapter? Get that 41 or 4.1 kilohertz or 4100 hertz. We're going to rotate the phase at that frequency, all right? Now take a listen. I'm going to have it in bypass, and that ringing frequency is going to be on the left channel, which it is on the stereo mix. And then when I put this in, it flips the stereo imaging at that phase rotation point, exactly that point. Take a listen to this. This is wild. Surgical EQ in the previous chapter. Get that 41 or 4.1 kilohertz or 4100 hertz. We're going to rotate the phase at that frequency, all right? Now take a listen. I'm going to have it in bypass, and that ringing frequency is going to be on the left channel, which it is on the stereo mix. And then when I put this in, it flips the stereo imaging at that phase rotation point, exactly that point. Take a listen to this. This is wild. Is that not wild? Let me just loop that ringing so we can really get it. It flips it. So because we're decoding back to left right and you've changed that phase relationship, it actually shifts where that element is in the stereo field. Now, albeit when you're doing EQs, you're not doing 180 degrees of phase rotation with a bell notch doing 1 or 2 decibels, but nonetheless, it will move the stereo image if you're working without linear phase EQ. So when we get our EQ up, okay, and we've got this side channel, okay, and we're working on this side channel or we're working on the mid channel, please make sure it is in linear phase. Okay, we want to keep our stereo image strong. Keep it in linear phase. As simple as that. Today, I've got one critique for myself. My critique to me is that I should have recognized that this wasn't a 32-bit file. So I might have been selling myself a bit short. It was already getting... and it's thumping. So what I'm trying to do is, how to the mix, and I'm going, if something isn't loud enough, it leaves it open. It doesn't compress it. It just boosts that signal. So it's like variably changing based on the amount of amplitude in each of those bands. So those higher bands, when there's a lot going on, it's going to compress and it goes, we don't want to put too much of this signal back in because it's going to get really nasty in the ears. But if there's not enough there, it's not going to compress at all. It's going to let it lift up. So you'll see that. You'll see that across these. And I'm just going to dial this back and then we'll A-B it, okay? So now this is where it's going to get beautiful. We're going to listen to these snares, all right? Before and after. Actually, you know what? We'll do the same thing as before. We'll loop twice. Okay, so let's go. It just adds that little bit of pop to the transients, pulls them slightly up, which is what I wanted. Okay, again, limited mix. You're thinking there's not a lot you can move around, but I'm making small changes to enhance what's there. The next thing is you've got to remember, with all the tonal and dynamic considerations we've had, everything has been pulled forward through the middle. There have been stereo processes, but a lot of that energy in the mix is in the middle. The low end, in the middle. The kick drums, in the middle. The transients of the snares, some of the sound design and the body of it's out the side, but the snap of it, the transient, in the middle. So what's happened so far? It sounds punchy, it sounds bigger, but it's just kept bringing the middle forward. The sides have stayed back. Now, I don't want to do a mid-side EQ where I have to start boosting things out of the side and cutting things in the mid, because remember, this mix is signed off on. It's limited. The client likes the way the tone is sitting. I have to think creatively. So what I've done is, this is my side enhancer I built in Meta plugin, is I'm going to add harmonics to the side. I'm not going to EQ and boost them. I'm just going to add harmonic information from the fundamentals there and add it to the side signal to help bring it around. It's really noticeable in the snares, but in a positive way. Basically what this is, it's a mid-side matrix, so the mid signal goes through to the audio output, and then I've got a 4-channel mixer. This first one is the fundamental side signal, so that's just passing through passively. The second one is parallel compression. I'm not using that on this one. The third one is odd order harmonic compression, which I am using. And the fourth one is filtered harmonic compression to the top end, emulating an Aphex Vintage Exciter. And the reason why I got these is because I want to add those harmonics out to the side, but not this fundamental here. I'm keeping completely at unity. I'm not changing the overall balance. Can do if a mix. You'll understand once I get through it. And things using Ozone, you doing the vintage limit and the maximize, and I'll show you why. I mean, I can hear the well. Damn what we're living whilst comment for to a journey for last year. Now this
about the existence of a video recording is that Mr. Sharp specifically referenced it in his bullshit statement. Busby said the contents of the video was shared during the mediation process with Sharp's attorneys. Again, Sharp and his team disclosed that, not us. Sharp himself was offered on more than one occasion to view it himself. He declined. We've never made any claims about or threats about it and won't do so. So Shannon Sharp has never seen this tape. His lawyers saw the tape and immediately went for a $10 million settlement. Let me read that line again. This is quotes. The only reason you know about the existence of the video recording is that Mr. Sharp specifically referenced it in his bullshit statement, Tony Busby said. The contents of the video was shared during a mediation process with Shannon Sharp's attorneys. Again, Sharp and his team disclosed that, not us. Sharp himself was offered on more than one occasion to view it himself. He declined. We've never made any claims or threats about it and won't do so. And no, he added, we won't be releasing the video as it is key evidence in the case and will be treated as such. Shannon Sharp first made reference to the video on April the 22nd, 2 days after the Doe filed her lawsuit. He stated on Instagram, post, it's a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. He then contended the video should actually be 10 minutes or so, before he implored Busby to put it out to the public in its entire unedited state. The Jane Doe is suing Shannon Sharp for $50 million, alleging he R-worded her on more than one occasion towards the end of their nearly 2-year-long relationship. Sharp and his legal team have been adamant that the Pro Football Hall of Famer committed no wrongdoing, and they repeatedly called the lawsuit a shakedown attempt. Shannon Sharp stepped away from his gig at ESPN while vowing to battle the false and disruptive allegations. Then you had the interview on The Art of Dialogue. Shout out to The Art of Dialogue. On The Art of Dialogue, Lord Jamar came out on The Art of Dialogue. On The Art of Dialogue, in that interview with Lord Jamar, on The Art of Dialogue's YouTube channel. The Art of Dialogue, y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to The Art of Dialogue. The Art of Dialogue basically asked Lord Jamar about the Shannon Sharp situation. Lord Jamar had this to say.
I mean, at first I didn't know much about it, but I'm starting to hear more and more and get more and more information. And it's not looking good for the boy Shay Shay. There's a recording out where she's saying something about, yeah, I guess we're gonna have to go out because I don't want to get choked and all this type of shit. And he's basically admitting to choking her and well, if you didn't do the shit you did or some shit like that. But then I'm hearing that there's a tape that's out there. Now, I haven't seen this tape, but someone that I know says they have seen this tape. They said, and in this tape, apparently he is choking this girl and railing her from the back. You know what I mean? And I don't think it was from the back in the kitty cat. I think he was hitting her in the shitter. And he was choking her or some shit in the video. Now, from what I hear, he's saying that there's a longer piece to the video, and I guess maybe it shows that she's with that shit. I don't know, but
now he also went on to say this in the interview. He got a call, or he got a message, and this is what he said. During this interview, Lord Jamar got a message. This is what he said.
My man just texted me this morning. He was like, yo, Shannon Sharp's going to jail. I just saw the video. I was like, oh, shit. Matter of fact, it was last night, like after 12. Shannon Sharp is going to prison. I just saw the video.
Yeah, that situation crazy, man. But
my man just texted me this morning. He was like, yo, Shannon Sharp's going to jail. I just saw the video. I was like, oh, shit. Matter of fact, it was last night, like after 12. Shannon Sharp is going to prison. I just saw the video.
Well, and so apparently Tony Busby says that the evidence, the key evidence they have, they're not releasing it to the public. So there is more key evidence they're saying they're not releasing this to the public. They're saying they're playing this in front of a judge and a jury in a court of law. And wow, bro. They're saying the only reason why this information is public is because Shannon came out talking about it. He's not bluffing. To the person who says bluffing, that is no bluff, sir. You don't bluff. Let me tell you something. You don't pay $10 million off a bluff, sir. You don't offer nobody $10 million off a bluff. They had a meeting. Tony Busby met with his lawyers, showed them the video, and they instantly said, bro, you got to pay. That's not a bluff. That's not a bluff. That's not a bluff. That's not a bluff. You don't bluff. You bluff when you don't sue. This is how y'all know how people don't have no brains. So your name is Shot. Yeah, you've probably been that because you don't have no brains, sir. A bluff, and let me say this again. A bluff, sorry, sir. No, you're wrong. Get out my chat. You're out of here, sir. A bluff is when you say, "Hey, man, pay me 50 million, or I'm gonna sue you." Shannon Sharp refuses the 50 million, and you don't sue him. That's a bluff. You ain't bluffing when you say, "Hey, man, if you don't pay me 50 million, I'm gonna sue your ass." Shannon Sharp came with 10. She said, "Nah, I'm suing your ass." That's not a bluff. That's not a bluff. That's not a bluff. Ain't nobody in their right mind walking away from 10 million. Let me repeat myself again. Ain't nobody in their right mind walking away from 10 million off a bluff. Sorry, not happening. You get somebody to give you $10 million and you supposed to be bluffing? Shit, you taking that right there and walking out the door. Why? So I told y'all this morning. Everybody that was in the other video, I told y'all this morning. Shannon Sharp lost the $100 million podcast. They said it this morning. Right here. It was on the reports this morning. Basically, it's just said that, Shannon Sharp lost that deal. It said the podcast deals are off the table. You know what I'm saying? According to the source, Shannon's reputation has ruined everything. Getting all that money is no longer reality. The insider added that the revelations of Shannon Sharp's relationship with a much younger woman has likely turned off any remaining potential investors. I can't wait. I can't see anyone wanting to work with him now, the source continued, especially women. The U.S. Sun understands Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl champion Jason Kelsey is one of the front runners to replace Shannon Sharp on First Take as the controversy continues. It says that it says that his name's basically he's the name on everyone's lips. The source said to the network. Sharp's facing the allegations. He denied the allegations of what this is saying, and it goes on to say the situation is a complete disaster. People are shocked, and it's likely his reputation and career are irreparably damaged. Another ESPN employee described the workplace atmosphere as unbearable, like a war zone, adding that many were disgusted by Shannon Sharp. He's seen as toxic now. The insider said trust has been broken, and people would have complained to management or even resigned if he hadn't stepped down, bro. He says, I can't believe he gambled his career by being with a 20-year-old. He's effed everything up. It's pathetic. That's what his coworkers are saying. And now TMZ has just reported the report that there is more evidence that exists. There is a tape that really does exist, and that Tony Busby is saying that he's playing that tape in court to the jury and the judge. And he says that the only reason why anybody knows about the tape is because Shannon Sharp, Tony Busby said, broke a confidentiality agreement that he asked for when he came out talking about the information about the situation. And he says that's the only reason why anybody knows about a tape is because Shannon Sharp mentioned a videotape, which probably cost Shannon Sharp all of his deals. He's already lost, we saw that he doesn't have the Boost Mobile sponsor up there. We saw he doesn't have the DraftKings sponsor up there no more. And they're saying that they've pulled the offers from all of his networks that they were going to give him. And to everybody saying his legal team is trash, his legal team is not trash. His legal team had to do what he had to do because Shannon Sharp came out opening his mouth. Shannon Sharp came out wanting to speak out to the public when he shouldn't have said nothing. Period. And I seen somebody said he should have spoke to Spyro. That whole situation with Spyro's not over with. You guys are not remember. That situation is still in court. That situation is not over with yet. Tony Busby has a lawsuit against Jay-Z that hasn't even they haven't even went to court yet. And the judge in the case against Tony Busby with Jay-Z, he is still deciding on whether or not he's gonna throw out Jay-Z's case right now, as far as the extortion claims and all that other stuff. So you guys need to pay attention. I'm reading the paperwork. Period. Shannon Sharp came out running his mouth trying to get ahead of the story. He released all this crazy information that he should not have released. He released text messages, all that stuff. Man, these corporations seeing that, man, they out, bro. Shannon Sharp should have never released nothing. Think about this. Skip Bayless, the girl, Joy Taylor, Charlie Dixon, all them people was over there getting sued, and what happened? Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Zachariah, shut up and get the hell out of here. You in here watching. Shut your punk ass up. You in here watching. If you don't want to watch, leave, chump. I'm going to help you leave. You're blocked. Get your ass out of here, sir. Get your ass out of here. You a sucker. You sit over here creeping and crawling around the channel and stuff like that, but you gonna come in here running your mouth. Get out. Did nobody force you to come up in here? You like a roach. Hey, you just coming in here like a roach. You like a roach looking for food. So like I said to you guys, this is a lesson that all the young fellas need to learn. Don't put yourself in stupid situations when you got big bread on the line. Period. You got that type of money on the line, bro, man, by no means necessary do you put yourself in no type of situation like that. I'm sorry, bro. You just don't do it. It's too much money on the wood. You got all that money on the wood, bro. I ain't tricking up that money for none of y'all. And hell, what you think about $100 million plus? Plus, he was probably getting like 40 or 50 million from the other sponsors. Y'all crazy as hell, man. Over OnlyFans thought? Like, share, subscribe, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Let's get the likes up, man. Let's get like over 4,000-5,000 likes in this video. Y'all let me know what y'all feel, man. They saying that they're gonna play it. They're not gonna release it to the public. The other evidence they have, they said they got more evidence does exist. They said they're gonna play it in court to the judge. Reports come out of TMZ. Y'all let me know what y'all feel. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.
All right, you guys, so we appreciate everybody that popped in, supported this video. Make sure that you guys shop our merch. We got that new A-Weapons merchandise right there below this video. All you got to do is look below. The links will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well to get the merch, to donate, support the channel, and subscribe to our podcast show. You'll see all those links pinned at the top of the comment section of this video. And we appreciate everybody that supports this channel and our networks. Also, that straight drop weight loss formula. Go to the website. You guys will see that. A link for that will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well. Go right there for all of your weight loss needs. Straight drop weight loss formula. We have a lot of testimonials on the website. You can go to www.str-8-drop.com and get you some of the weight loss formula today. Take your weight loss serious. Get in the gym, work out, exercise, and do what you got to do. Stay on point. We appreciate everybody that's been locked into this video. Again, all the links are pinned at the top of the comment section below. Salute to all of y'all. And again, we appreciate everybody who support what we doing over here.
live every day.
Yeah. Can you do that? Yeah, good. Yeah, it's good. I show you, but no, wait. How do you spell it? E-U-E? E-U. Wait, ew. Dude, I forget how to spell it. Ew. Oh, wait, I don't, wait.
Oh, song.
Yeah, song.
Here we go.
Here, listen.
Listen. Sorry, I don't talk in a low voice. I don't know what you need to do.
Did you hear? You hear? Say you can do like that. And then TikTok. Yeah, that's good. You can do the ew-wills. I'm with the ew Johns, you know what I'm saying? Damn, chap. Yo, what's up, Black Ass Dave? What's good with you? I'm here with my friends. I remember their names. Wait, hold on. I want to make sure I get their names. Iowa and Min.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My new two, or AKA number 1 and number 2. You know what I'm saying? Min.
Yeah,
I remember Min and Iowa.
Not spell M-I-N. Spell M-I-N-T.
Oh, Ming.
Mint.
I can't say that, man. I need a nickname.
Yeah, nickname.
That's your, what's, I can't say your real name on chat. Ming. Yo, what the fuck, bro? Your name is hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
M-I-N-T.
Yeah. Ming.
Yeah.
Mint. Oh, yeah,
Okay,
damn. A lot of
Very
touching
good,
it,
good
yeah.
job.
And what about you? Iowa. Ewa. How old are you?
25.
You're 25?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, you're so young, you know what I'm saying? But not too young, that's the way we like, you know what I'm saying? Damn. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Black Ass Dave, this is the life.
I can smoking?
Yeah, smoking, okay. Yeah. Smoking. This my uncle.
Okay.
Uncle, family. You know what I'm saying? Damn. He is my Thailand friend. Yeah, Thai friend. God damn, uncle.
My family.
Like we say, Thai family, Thai friend, like that.
Okay,
Nah?
okay.
Brother. In Thai, sister, brother, right? Sister, brother, by the way. Damn. Sister and brothers. But we never sleep with sisters or brothers because that would be incest. But some people are into incest. You know what I'm saying? Uncle extremely happy. You a Black Ass Day. Look, I got this. She has a pyramid tattoo. You have tattoo? You have? No. Joke. That's a joke. They're not good. They're not calling you ladyboy. Oh yeah.
She's not ladyboy.
Yeah, no, ladyboy. Mad, very bad. But in English say but no good.
Oh.
They are trolls. Do you understand? Internet troll.
I don't understand.
Yeah, internet troll.
No,
Joking.
She don't serious. She don't serious.
You definitely are not a ladyboy. You are a beautiful girl. She's hot as fuck, bro. Believe me, I know. Like, if I wasn't wifed up, bro, that's just crazy. Joking. She would definitely be the one that I would be like, yo, I'll change your life. What kind of phone? You have phone? You have phone? You Apple or Android?
Apple. No, I mean me.
What does she use? Apple or Android
เขาบอก
phone?
ว่าเราใช้ iPhone เราใช้โทรศัพท์รุ่นอะไรiPhone
Oh, iPhone. Oh, okay. Do you iPhone 16 Pro Max Plus?
Nokia ใช้
Nokia. Damn.
ใช้ iPhone แล้วใช้ Nokia
Really?
have
God
Nokia.
damn, bro. Nokia. Who uses Nokia? Yeah, she is gorgeous. Yeah. All these Johns are gorgeous. You know what I mean?
Oh my god
Gorgeous. You know gorgeous? Gorgeous. I cheat you.
I don't know
Gorgeous.
อ๋อสวยเขาชมว่าเราสวย
Yeah.
Beautiful
Yeah, beautiful. All the girls at this table are very beautiful. You know what I mean?
Princess
Very beautiful.
she is princess
You too. This is my homie right there, you know what I'm saying? I make sure she comes see me, you know? Imagine being married at the time. Yeah, this is crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Dude. The only one who doesn't need is her. Iwa.
go to toilet
Okay. Yeah, why don't you go to the toilet so I can talk to Iowa, you know what I'm saying? Here, thank you. How long you work here? You understand? No?
no
I have many phones. How long have you worked here? Oh shit. How long have you worked here?
6 เดือน
Hong.
6 เดือนค่ะ
Hok Dong Ka. Alright.
ไม่หนูบอกหนูไม่รู้จะบอก
แป๊บนึง
เข้าใจ
One more time.
6 เดือน
Oh, 6 months. Oh, that's
6 วัน6 เดือน
6 years.
6 เดือน
Sick to one. What the fuck is sick to one? Sick to one. Beetle. Sick to one. The fuck?
เดือนมันแปลว่าอะไรวะพี่ฮะเดือนอะไร
How long? Daliman 6 months. Dalimon 6 months.
มอน
Mon.
เดือนน่ะ October September อะไรอีกวะ
Did you see her face? Look at her face. Look at her face, uncle. Look at face. Very beautiful, right?
ไอ้ไม่เคยได้เรียนอังกฤษ
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god.
My God, you.
Yes, what? Oh my god, bro. Like, I can't even think anymore, man. Like she's got a really, really pretty face on a fucking body that is crazy, bro. On a body that is crazy. Like, shit is next level, bro. Like, I gotta be good, man. Shot! I want shot! Tequila! No vodka! Yo, did you say vodka? No vodka! Uncle, no vodka! Tequila! What the fuck? Vodka, bro? Are you obsessed with vodka? Shot. Let's get shot. Shot.
Shot โอเค
Tequila.
โอเคno
Yep.
no tequila
What do you have?
คนละ2หมดเลยใช่ปะคนละ2หมดเลย
Yeah. 3. Yeah, us 3. Let's get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Me, you, and my new friend. Alright, you take one shot, right? You want one shot?
ได้
Die?
ได้
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Drink. Yes.
yes
My shy.
ใช่
Oh, she doesn't like cigarette. No.
no
No good.
no ไม่ดูด
But okay for me? Okay? Okay, no way. I'm saying I'll smoke. Fuck it, I'm hungry. Oh shit. Oh, my bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that your leg? Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to drop that right there. You know what I'm saying? My bad. My bad.
ไม่อยู่ใกล้ไม่เป็นไรไม่ติดนะไม่เป็นไรอะไรคะไม่โดน
pose like Jagger. 감사합니다. You know, 안녕 아사요. God damn, multilingual, by the way. Arigato gozaimasu. Arigato gozaimasu.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank
you.
Thank you. Arigato. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. What is going on? What is going on, bro? So I got two of the most beautiful girls in the club. We're doing content, you know what I mean? Content. Let's get closer. Content, you know what I mean? Take me about the...
Drink, you drink.
Drink. Yeah, I miss you. Oh, yo, yatta. Okay. Who wants? 1, 2, 3.
She, her, him, I.
Also, me and all girls. All right, fuck it. Yeah, you guys. I will get you one. Bepnun. All right, girls. You.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah, Bepnun. All right. Thank you. Salut.
Yes. Very good.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Pretty good, yeah. Damn.
This one.
Yeah, we got Johns out here, shot. You know what I'm saying? Top. The kid only running with top shelf Johns. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Sweet?
You, sweet.
No.
Maybe you're sweet, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you're sweet. God damn. Yeah, you know it. Don't be shy. You know what I'm saying? Don't be shy, you know what I'm saying? I can teach you not how to be shy. So the one on my right here, this one right here that just got up, the one on my left is fucking thorough, bro. She look good as fuck. Like, oh my God. Like, I don't know, man. I'm on some next level shit. Yo, next Black Ops Day, bro. Thailand. Japan ain't got shit on Thailand, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Most people would say they would marry. I would too, to be honest. If I was single, yeah. You know what I'm saying? This don't look flawless. She looked like the type of girl. Do you know how to cook?
อะไรนะ
Can she cook?
อ๋อเขาถามว่าเราทำอาหารเป็นไหม no I ไม่ชอบทำI not cook
What about clean?
I ไม่ clean
No cook and no clean?
No cook no clean I ไม่ชอบ cook ไม่ชอบ clean
What about
she don't cook
no cooking, no cleaning? What about, what do you, no, shut up, uncle. Shut up, uncle. No. Don't mention no names. What do you like to do for fun?
for fun
For fun.
เขาถามว่าเราชอบทำอะไร เราสนุกกับการทำอะไรอ่ะชอบทำอะไรอ๋อ sleep
Sleep. Shut up, uncle. No. Sleep?
Yeah.
What about shopping?
No I just sleep
Just sleep?
ใช่ sleep
I like sleep. What about mall?
ไม่มก
Shopping.
เอาชอบไปช้อปปิ้งที่ห้างบ้างหรือเปล่า
Clothes? No?
ของบ้างหรือเปล่าไปห้างเลย
You wanna buy clothes?
สั่งเอาไอ้สั่งเอาออนไลน์
Online?
Yeah I just นอน
TikTok?
Do you
TikTok?
Lazada
Shopee, Lazada. Yeah, okay.
She likes sleep
Do you know how to drive car? Does she know how to driving?
Diving
Do you know how to drive car?
ขับรถมาทำงานหรือเปล่าอ๋อ อ๋อ นั่งรถ bro bro
You like bro?
taxi
Taxi. Grab.
like man bro like man
Bro like man.
taxi
Taxi.
she go to work this stay here
She called me bro. Here, come on, sit over here. You're too far.
okay cheers thank you
You're saying you're sitting too far. You know what I'm saying? Why you sitting so far? You know what I mean? You better get your ass over here. Your uncle don't know what to do.
อะไรเพิ่งมาขอ
Oh, I'll be broed any day of the week. I don't give a fuck.
ค่ายก็มีให้ไปหาไม่ใช่เหรอไปหรอโคราชเลยเหรอ
She broed a baller. I know I got broed.
oh my god
Watching uncle on his, he's with his wife family right now. Does your cook and clean? Oh haha yeah. Hot damn, she's into step bro role play. Role play. She doesn't understand role play.
what
No, it's difficult English.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Cheers.
No problem. No thing. Min.
min yeah
Min.
yeah
Min.
M-I-N-T
Yeah, Ming, she knows how to read chat, but Aiwa, maybe you don't know. Aiwa, do you understand or no?
แปลว่าอะไร
English?
เขาบอกว่าเข้าใจภาษาอังกฤษไหม no
No.
English เท่ากับศูนย์ zero ใช่ภาษาอังกฤษไอ้เท่ากับศูนย์ zero เรื่องจริงอะ
Yeah, zero. Come soon, nah. You should learn little English. Like, hello.
oh hello
What's your name?
Eva what's your name
My name is Avram. Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you
Too.
nice to meet you too
So, oh my God, see, yes, good. Oh my God, this girl's got, yeah, I mean,
มันมีอะไรน่าตื่นเต้น
yeah. Awa, have you ever traveled outside Thailand?
what one more
Have you traveled outside Thailand? Go different country?
เขาถามว่าเคยไปเที่ยวในประเทศไทยที่ไหนบ้างอะไรประมาณนั้นโอ้สลิปอ๋อไอสลิปอย่างเดียว
No, not sleeping.
ไอไม่เที่ยว yeah sleep
No, that was not my question. No towel. Wait, what? Wait, what? No towel. Have you ever traveled to a different country?
oh no
No. What is your favorite place in Thailand?
no อ๋อ
Do you like Chiang Mai or do you like Phuket?
I am the sea
The sea.
Yeah.
Ocean.
ocean
Where?
what
Where?
พัทยา
Pattaya.
Yeah.
You like Pattaya? She like Pattaya.
Oh, yeah.
Do you like, what do you like? Chiang Mai, Pattaya, Phuket?
she likes sleep
You look tired. Why are you so tired? Why are you so tired? Damn, you got like those bed eyes, bro. I'm tired too. I'm tired too now. I'm getting tired too. I'm getting tired too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm tired too. Me sleeping.
no tired คุณเพิ่งเหนื่อยฉันเหนื่อยมาตั้งนานแล้ว I'm not tired
Maybe you drink kratam. Kratam. You drink kratam?
no
No?
no
Kratam?
no
Do you drink kratam?
oh no I know ดิ้งกระท่อม I like whiskey
Whiskey.
yeah
I like whiskey. Yeah, whiskey. Whiskey. Yeah, whiskey, by the way.
Whiskey.
How much is whiskey? Tally hop. Whiskey, tally hop.
What?
Tally hop.
120
I don't know, Lloyd Issip. What is Lloyd Issip? 120? 120, one. Okay, whiskey.
ไอ้ล้อเล่นล้อเล่นล้อเล่นล้อเล่น
Joking?
ไอ้ล้อเล่น
I was joking.
เอากินให้เขาหน่อยกินให้เขาหน่อย
Joking.
ไอ้ชอบมิ้ว
Lloyd Yen.
กินนมนอนไอ้ไรมิ้ว
Milk.
มิ้วแล้วก็นอน
Milk and sleep.
Cheating milk and sleep ใช่
Really? Damn. You have boyfriend.
อะไรนะฮะ
You have boyfriend.
I know boyfriend I know boyfriend
Why?
you boyfriend บอก
No boyfriend. No boyfriend. Yo, you got jokes? Me, boyfriend. She thinks I'm gay.
him like
She thinks I'm gay.
No.
Why? She just said, do I have a boyfriend?
she joking
Joking. Joking. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck?
joking
It's okay, okay. Yeah, I got brood and gay. You know what I mean? You dress like a gay? No. It's in Thailand very hot. So I wear jersey basketball. I play basketball.
อ๋ออยู่ชอบบาสเกตบอลเหรอ
Yeah, that's why I wear basketball.
ประเทศไทยมันร้อนเขาชอบใส่เสื้อบาสเกตบอล
Me play basketball. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Uncle's hating on you. Uncle, no hating. Uncle, you have to learn how to play the game. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to play the game, Uncle.
cheers
Thank you.
you
Thank you so much. Thank you, by the way. Thank you so much. What a wonderful night, by the way. All these Jones are hot.
นอนจังเลย
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm very happy now. I'm very happy now, you know what I mean? Sub goal for Uncle's cuz, because you're a piece of shit. Yo, man, fuck you, bro. You 2 gems, you can go and fuck yourself. You can donate money so that we can buy.
What?
You want snack?
What?
Snack?
อ๋อ snack
You hungry?
okay
What do you want to eat?
แปลว่าอะไรวะ อะไรอีกนิดจะเขาจะให้เรากินอะไรพี่ okay wait please our menu
Yeah. Awa, what do you want to eat? Sausage?
รอเมนู
Do you like sausage?
รอเมนู
Menu?
ใช่เมนู you should
We'll let Awa choose. Awa, what do you like?
what do you like
Yeah.
what do you like ชอบอันไหนชอบกินอะไรyou what do you like ฉันคิดไม่ออก
You choose. You hungry or no?
Frankfurt
Do you like sausage? Do you like sausage? Yeah, you like sausage too. Okay. I knew you were gonna get the sausage. How did I know they were gonna order the sausage? They were ordering the sausage. They ordered the sausage, by the way.
ไม่อยู่เลยพอเขาดังบอกให้หาเงินได้เยอะเนาะคนด่ากี่คนวะเนี่ยอ่านไม่ออก
I am married. I'm just having a good time. Cocktail sausage. Yeah, sausage.
เขาบอกว่าอยู่ดูแฮปปี้อะไร
Do you work every day? Vietnam. Wait. Do you work every day?
Oh yes
Really? Every day?
ใช่ yes ไอทำงานทุกวัน
You don't have a day off?
มี จะถามวันหยุดวันไหนอีกแล้วก็ตอบ
I don't know. I don't want to be too forward, bro. I gotta watch myself, actually. I don't want to fuck up.
เหนื่อยกันรู้อยู่ปะวะ
What day do you have off? Fuck it.
เนี่ยแม่ถามบอกแล้วว่าต้องตอบแน่ๆแล้วว่าหยุดวันไหนวันอาทิตย์มัน
days. A lot of days. Why you, by the way? Holy fuck.
วันอาทิตย์แปลว่าอะไรนะ Sunday
Sunday. What about you? What day you're off?
วันหยุดอ๋อวันหยุด No not
Every day.
Yeah I work every day
Every day. Strong. You want to make money.
Yeah I'm in สายสตรอง
Yeah, these Johns are fucking so hot. Like, why are all the girls that work here so beautiful?
What? ทำไม Thank you
Yeah, man.
sir and now work sorry no you done?
Out of what?
You done?
Drunk?
Drunk?
No. I was just thinking.
Okay.
It's early, only at 10. It's very early.
Oh.
It's very early.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very early.
แต่งสวยหมดเลยจะได้เก็บตังค์
เก็บเลย
ไม่เสียดาย
ว่าตัวตะการเลยนะ
Fucking weirdos. All girls here are working. This is their job, so of course they make money. You know what I mean? Just like I'm working now also. Can't hate on people trying to make money. They make good money, by the way. I gotta go to the toilet. I'll be right back to the toilet. English only. Don't get yourself timed out. My channel's English only. So yeah, the girl that I'm next to, she's cute. The one on my left right here is fucking hot as fuck. I mean, it's a hard decision. And she's thick in all the right places. The one who's standing up behind me, she's so thin. Like, I mean, it's an easy decision. How tall are you? Oh, she's so tall. Oh my God, wait, one more time. But you're wearing high heels. Dude, she's so tall. Oh my God, look at that. Very tall.
500.
What's up? You too.
No.
Here. I have 1, 2, 3, me, you. Yeah. Of the content, they like to see beautiful girls.
Thank you.
That's why more beautiful girls, better for me. 1, 2. It's good for content. Lots of money. We can make money. They say your breasts bigger than my head. That's good. They say your breasts are bigger than my head. They said that your breasts are bigger than my head. Sorry, they're joking. That's okay, you're very cute. No, say no problem. Lots of physical touching going on today, by the way. What do you mean, big camera? I'm gonna see what kind of shots they have. Let's see what kind of shots they have. I'll be right back. I'm gonna see. They have bar. They have bar there. They have bar.
I can't breathe.
They have a bar there. I can see what kind of alcohol you have. No, let's look. Yeah, let's look. Wait. Empty, no.
Show.
Show?
Yeah. I have beer, whiskey, wine.
Beer and whiskey.
Wine.
Wine? Do you have boyfriend? You have whiskey, beer, no boyfriend. All right, let's get whiskey. Whiskey. 2, 3. Thank you. Take care of me, baby. want to make sure that you're very happy. You got a beautiful smile, you know what I'm saying? Okay, they don't believe you. You have to tell them. My chat doesn't
Welcome to the
believe you're
second
happy.
part
You
of
have
our
to tell
hovering
them that you're
training
happy.
series. This time you'll get familiar with anti-door pedals. I will be helping you at first, but by the end of this training session, you will be in full control over our heading. Let's start with taking off to a hover. You already know how to do that. Before raising collective, always check that all gauges are green, we have enough fuel, and there are no obstacles nearby. All good. You have collective control now. Gently raise it, get light on the skids first, and only then take off to a 2-foot hover. Here you go. It is nice to see you are getting more and more confident with collective control. Stabilize your hover at 2 feet altitude. Let's move on to the anti-torque pedals now. Look, they're located in the same position as the rudder pedals in airplanes. They also serve a similar purpose, which is controlling the direction where the nose of the aircraft points. Only that in helicopters, it happens due to increasing or reducing the thrust produced by the tail rotor. Try to gently apply pedals one after the other, and you will see how the nose yaws in the direction of the applied pedal. Easy, isn't it? Now, try to turn toward the helicopter parking on your right-hand side. Apply the right pedal to start the turn, and the left one to stop at the required heading. Pretty good. When making pivoting turns, try to make one smooth movement and then stop exactly at the desired heading. Now, turn 90 degrees left, back to our original heading toward the runway and away from the hangars. You're about to leave our training area. Fly back to our training parking area. We can't complete our training here. Try to stay closer to our training area next time. Let's move on to the anti-torque pedals now. Look,